In this video, we will explore how you can reduce challenging behaviors by teaching your child how to appropriately communicate their wants and needs in a functional way. This is referred to as Functional Communication Training, or FCT. Behavior is a form of communication, and there's a purpose, or a function, behind every behavior. To figure out the function of their behavior, it's important to understand possible reasons why they're frustrated. Maybe they want your attention, or they want access to an item, or they want to get out of doing something altogether. A good way to help your child is to teach an easy and appropriate way to signal their needs. But how do we figure out the best way to teach this? Let's look at some scenarios. Here's a child who's been presented with some work. She starts whining and pushes the work away. The adult ends up removing the task so her child can calm down. Let's look at why this child got upset in the ABC context. A stands for antecedent, or what happened right before the problem behavior. The adult presented work to her child. B is for the behavior of concern, the tantrum behavior. And C stands for consequence, or what happened immediately after the behavior. In this case, the adult removed the work. This child has now learned that she can get out of work by engaging in these tantrum behaviors. The reason or function of her behavior is to escape. A good approach is to encourage an easier and safer way to communicate her need for a break, whether it's verbal, signed, or handing over a picture card.
Time to do work. Looks like you want a break. Oh, you asked for a break. You have a 2-minute break.
After asking for a break, that's truly what she'll get. So now remove the work for 2 minutes. This alternative behavior still fulfills her need to escape, but it's communicated easily and appropriately. Be careful not to reward your child with a break activity. A break is simply the removal of a task for a brief period of time. The ultimate goal is that your child finishes the work and gets an even more rewarding break, such as a favorite show, a fun book, or an exciting toy.
Now you get your toy.
This same ABC breakdown can be helpful when considering other situations you may encounter. Here, your child notices that you're currently using the family iPad. She reaches for it and begins to whine and cry, and you hand it over because you know that's what she wants and it'll calm her down. Instead, encouraging her to say "my turn"
You could say, "My turn." Good
is a much easier way for her to communicate rather than throwing a tantrum. Acknowledge her communication attempt and use a visual countdown to praise her calm and patient moments before you hand it over. The ultimate goal is for her to appropriately request and wait for the item she wants.
iPad, your turn. Good job asking for it.
And lastly, you're busy cleaning dishes and suddenly your child runs up and inappropriately hits you because she wants to show you something that interests her. You now have to stop what you're doing to look. A better alternative to this is to show that they can gently tap your arm with less force than before.
Look. Look at this. Okay.
The ultimate goal here is for them to appropriately wait for your attention,
Good job tapping me. I need a moment.
rather than having to drop everything to honor their request.
I'm finished. What do you want to show me?
Look at this.
That looks so cool. Wow, good job.
In order to figure out how to help them communicate better, it's important to really think about why your child is showing challenging behaviors. Remember, learning an alternative communication takes time and practice. Keep modeling, keep prompting, and continue rewarding your child's new ways of communicating his or her needs, and you'll get there.